Hmm. 3 rings for the elven kings under the sky. 7 for the dwarf lords in their halls of stone. 9 for the mortal men doomed to die. 1 for the dark lord on his dark throne. In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie, 1 ring to rule them all. 1 ring to find them. 1 ring to bring them all. And in the darkness bind them. And in the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. Jeez Louise. Gotta admit, J.R. Tolkien really does not have a positive view of marriage now, does he? Anyways, I assume you know why this thing is out. Yeah. And another thing. Have I told you I hate Texas? I don't live too far away from it. But, goddamn motherfucker. I'm not shocked. Because I think it's actually gotten progressively worse. But, it's been like, okay. First has been with, we'll just start off with the fact that, what, no less than 40 years ago, they had all that religious schooling. Like, yeah, that is a place to take your kids, is if you want to basically homeschool them or get proper religious that's, that's raising of your child, which, again, I don't have a fucking problem with. If you have a kid and you want to raise them that way, but damn motherfucker. I could say to Aiden, just get out of Texas. Because it doesn't matter where you go, no matter what school you go to, you're screwed. They hate, and I repeat again, they hate anything with magic, anything that teaches, actual thought, and, that would include this book, because I know most people say this is not an allegory for anything, but, J.R.R. Tolkien, unless that's your way of saying, yeah, it's about this. Well, actually, to be fair, that book was written well before the Third World War. It might have been written about another war, maybe. Because when you think about it, it could have been the Civil War, for all we know. Anyways, let's just start off with what this story's about. I got it from. I decided to go to Yahoo, under Yahoo Parenting. I'll put a link in the description with 3 other sources. Because, yeah, when I heard it on the Young Turks, I didn't believe it at all. Because, okay, basically, let's say I took a book, and this kid did bring a book to school of a pregnant woman, and apparently we don't teach about no pregnancy in that school either. So, yeah, if there's going to be teen pregnancy, it's going to start there. Anyways, moving on. Apparently, a young boy by the name of Aiden has apparently raised the ire of his teacher, Roxanne, and Roxanne, she doesn't need to wear a red dress because you're in Texas, they might confuse you for the devil. After all. Anyways, apparently caught him with some other kid and say, I guess, I don't know why he brought the ring to school, I guess just to show, hey, look, I got this ring, and make it disappear. That's what he told him, is that it'll make it disappear. Well, you know what happens to this kid instead of a possible, Aiden, don't tell your tell your friend that it might give him nightmares. There's not that it could, but let's keep in mind it's like a kid who's a little too young, possibly, to be hearing that story without it possibly giving him nightmares. But hey, wouldn't be the first time any kid's heard a story that's a little and it gave him nightmares. But, however, I continue on. He is called a terrorist. Goddamn. Yes, I'm drinking tea. It settles my nerves and other things. So, but it's just when I read this story, all I could do is just face palm, just the entire time, because he's got in trouble at least 3 times at this school alone. The first time was one of the few times was what I just mentioned, was to bring a book of knowledge about, and I guess it talked about a pregnancy, which yeah, he's probably gonna read down the line anyways. Oh wait, I forget. This is Texas. We don't want no boys knowing nothing about pregnant girls and pregnancies. As well as we don't want them to think that a girl can get pregnant, so that way they can become teen fathers and have to settle down and raise some kids. Fuck Texas. Yes. Because you do know that they have, like, literally no abortion centers down there. Maybe 1 or 2, but it's just enough to pass. It's a, how about 0? Oh, swear, damn Texas. Same place where George Bush came from. And heck, I guess now we know where that whole we're going to have some war on terrorism nonsense came from. Huh? So, of course, we can assume that the teacher's probably not that old. Old enough to be teaching Bush, but hey, that makes it all the better now, doesn't it? Let's see, what else did he do? Let me look again at the... I think there was another time, but, yeah, I think those are the only 2 that get mentioned. Okay, yeah, this... Oh, yes. Oh, and, apparently you can't use the word black anymore in this country. That's everywhere, unfortunately. Because apparently you're not supposed to call someone like me black. You're supposed to call me African American now, don't you know? Yeah. Yes, Texas is, yeah, really. Yay, Texas. They're not racist. Fuck Texas. Ugh. All I can say is, I am very sorry to Aiden. And J.R. Tolkien, all I can say is, well, let's see. These people don't need a ring. They're already in darkness, and they're dragging us all with them, I think. Or almost did, actually, because, yeah, isn't this the same place? Anyways, why? Just Why, dear Lord, Almighty God, and good old Sauron on top of it, why? Anyways, this is Pandora telling you all to keep it frosty and have a great weekend. And all I could say is, and I'm going to say this in your native language, Tayaxayas. Fuck you, Tayaxayas. I'm going to get a lot of hate, but I don't care, apparently. Or actually, to quote an actor that probably would sound similar to someone that might come from that area. Frankly, dear, I don't give a damn.